rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami Jumat Mubarak. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing perfectly well, as you can see. Your baddest is always good, you know. I love to be happy. Hey, life is short, we just have to utilize it. I have all the thanks to thank the Almighty Allah because I'm a product of grace. I give thanks to the Almighty Allah. Mojuba fun Ọlọ́run ba, mojuba fun Ọlọ́run ba, mojuba fun Ọlọ́run ba. Mo de juba fun ẹ̀yin, àwọn ìyá mi, àwọn bàbá mi, àwọn àbúrò mi, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, everybody on here, I greet you. Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? You better subscribe. You do not want to miss anything going on here. This is where the truth is told. We have the Iriri Aye, Ita Aye Gidi Labarin Dunia Nagaskia, Akukondu Madu. Real life stories. So, get your popcorn, take a sip, get some drinks, because you do not want to miss any details out. So today, I would like to play a voice note from one of the victims that we got. So, I'm going to play the voice note now, so you guys should listen.
Mama, good evening, ma. I's work and I's life generally. The story I'm about to share with you, ma, it's my own true life story. Ma, I really feel it well. I would like to say it in Yoruba so that you understand me very well. I got married at the age of 22, going to 23. I graduated at the age of 22, going to 23. When I got married, the man I got married to was 10 years older than me. You can see the age difference. 10 good years older than me. And he came from a royal family. Barely a year after the marriage, issue starts. He keep on womanizing. He has issues with his job. And things went wrong. But I never left him because things went wrong. Because virtually in marriage, most challenges people have is financial problem. And it is not permanent. It has always been temporary. That marriage produced two kids. Which is twins. My kids are now 12 years. To cut the story short, we both went on our separate ways 2-3 years after that marriage. So single-handedly, I've been training those kids alone. There are years that I didn't even do anything, that I single-handedly trained them, and there is no better job for me. But God has been so faithful, and my parents. 9 years after, I met a man. I stay alone, and I do everything in humanity to take care of my kids. I'm a psychologist. If I meet you for the first time, man, I'm sorry for me. Then I told my friend that we live together then. Babe, man, man, tell me what. Something is wrong about this man. But mentally time when they pay me for true serial call. So they don't want to believe me. So I gave the man benefit of doubt. He told me that he has just 4 children. But my man pray long and he won't let to go. So I felt he's a widower. That I'm not sharing him with any woman. Mama, I shouldn't tolerate. This man, 14 different women, very violent man to the core. The only thing in Johnny and pay more be more fun. And most of this man, 14 different women, very violent man to the core. The only thing nínú journey yẹn ni pé mo bímọ fún, and mo sọ fọ́lọ́run pọ́lọ́run tí màá bá jẹ́ ọkọ mi òun ni màá bímọ fún, tó bá kì í ṣe ọkọ mi ní bímọ fún. Má ní ìṣe birthday ó mà kàn jọ ọmọ yẹn jọ má ní egan. Wọ́n á sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé kó má tó wà lẹ́yìn wẹ̀ pé ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ máa jọ má nìyí. Ọkùnrin bá máa níwájú ni pé wọ́n má tó wà lẹ́yìn mi kí tó débẹ̀ wọ́n máa ti gbọ́n mọ́ lọ. Wọ́n máa yóò dúró sẹ́mi nìkan ni mo rí kó sẹ́mi nígbà pẹ̀sẹ̀ tó rí tí wọ́n ṣe ń bò pé mi fẹ́ bí sílé ọkọ ni. Àṣà Ọlọ́run àtijọ́ ló máa ń pẹ́ múyàn. Kìí kò pé kó tó múyàn bó ṣe lọ fẹ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nínú church tó ń lọ nìyẹn. Gẹ́ràn yẹn bó ṣe fẹ́ gẹ́ràn yẹn nìyẹn wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ra wọn títí èmi ṣàmà lálà pé kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣẹlẹ̀ but nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn mi ò mo má lálà pé ó ní pé kiri pé omi kò tẹ̀tẹ̀ kan lójú ayé mi yẹn tí kò tẹ̀tẹ̀ kan ní ẹsẹ̀ alátẹ̀mẹ́tẹ̀ máa ń ṣẹ́gun that is one thing that má lálà sẹ́yìn it always comes to pass. That is my own gift. Mi ìlú Ọlọ́run rí mi tó rí ìyàn báyìí lọ́jọ́ ayé mi. Àṣùwọ̀n tí kẹ́hìn ti ń fẹ́ra wọn èmi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ bọ́kọ̀ ṣe lọ jọmọ kẹ́hìn pé nìyẹn. Mo ṣáà rí pé kò wá sí kí bọ́ọ̀sì àbẹ̀ àṣẹ ti jọmọ ọlọ́mọ gbé wọn lòun dá kẹ́hìn lókòwò kẹ́hìn náà òun fẹ́ òun mọ́ ọba ọmọ ọlọ́mọ bá mu sálọ ọmọ tó ṣe púpọ̀ ló bí ọmọ yẹn fún kẹ́ máa wo òun kọ́ ni kẹ́hìn bímọ yẹn fún un òun wíwò òun nakedness kẹ́hìn ó yà ó sì sẹ́ni sọkọ̀ ẹ̀ láàbùrọ̀dù kò máa kí ìṣòro kékeré yìí máa bí mo ṣe sùn lọ́jọ́ kan ní nínú ilé mo kò lálàá pé wà á kẹ́hìn jàgbéjà ẹ lé gan pàdé ẹ̀ ni wọ́n sì ti àṣọjọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́ máa gbé ó sọ fún mi pé òun lọ sí mòwe àṣẹ Ìjẹ̀bú ló fi lọ bá kẹ́hìn sùn ní Ìjẹ̀bú. You should know how crazy a man is. He traveled down to Ìjẹ̀bú to go and sleep with a lady to the kidnap woman. They use the one look at the ransom lọ́wọ́ kò láàbò àti kẹ́hìn ti fi tẹ̀ ọ́ ó bá kẹ́hìn sọ̀tọ̀ báyìí ọlọ́pàá ṣe pé nìyẹn. Ọlọ́pàá gbé láti Ìjẹ̀bú wọ́n gbé wá sí Àjùwọ̀n police station láti Àjùwọ̀n police station wọ́n gbé wá sí Iléwérun from Iléwérun plus he spent 3 months in prison. The case is still on grandma. Kí n fẹ́fẹ́ fún yín ni pé despite the fact that we pay I'm being careful but the first mistake I made kí n má tó ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀kejì mo ti padà ṣe mistake yẹn o. My kids are now 12 to be 13 next year. In my own mind, I just concluded anything that has to do with men matter. I'm out of it. The day I would pack my things from his house was the day he had because case here she won grand. Woman was court lójoojúmọ́. In fact, my carry me got me no motor. It was someone that sent money to me to carry me. People should call learn it, but I told them parents me o. People should come in wàhálà títí ẹnìyẹn o. We have many of them outside there. Many of them outside there. I have a friend too. Ó ti pé 5 years tó ti kú báyìí. Nígbà tí ó wà nílé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn tó ń fẹ́ bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kọ́ mọ̀ pé mi ìgbà tí tòun rárá. But ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn mọ̀ mẹ́ the kind of mother she has. Àwọn ìyá tó jẹ́ wípé ọmọ afẹ́ kọ́ mọ́ dúró sílé ọkọ yẹn. Òun nìyẹn. I was telling the mom pé mọ́mì yìí ẹ lọ mọ́ ọmọ kúrò lè bọ̀bọ̀ yìí máa pọ̀ ọmọ yín dànù. But torí pọ̀ mọ̀ pé mi ò sí nílé ọkọ ó bá mi fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ wọ́n dúró sílé ọkọ. Mama gẹ́yìn bímọ tó pẹ̀lú CS ọ̀bọ̀ yẹn nù. Ó nà ó sá lọ gẹ́yìn dẹ̀ dákẹ́. Ọmọ ti pé 5 years báwọn rí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. So things are happening. Ìrírí ayé tètè mi mo fi sọ fún yín lákòókò yẹn. Tọ̀rẹ́ mi lẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni so many things ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pọ̀ gan-an n kò rọra prive fún yín ni. Ó pọ̀ gidi gan. We have many of you can imagine kọkùnrin pọ̀ fún mi pé ìyàwó òun ti kú. I told him pé ìyàwó máa kú mọ́ lórí for you to lie to me because I told you the caliber of men I want. I said a violent man I don't want. A married man, if I had wanted to marry a married man, it shouldn't be this man I'm talking about. I don't like dating a married man. I don't like being a threat to my fellow human. That is my own story. The story is very like I just breathe it to human.
So, this was the message that we got in our WhatsApp. I'm just terrified, sorry. But that was the message she sent through WhatsApp. She's one of our members. I have never met her, but they do send their stories. Because they are getting healed. And now everybody's believing they have to tell their stories. Women have been conditioned to not say their story because the perpetrators have always told people that these women are whores, or they blackmail these women. So a lot of women have not been able to voice their stories. But with Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami, a lot of women, a lot of men are healing and they're telling their stories. I'll be playing a voice note from a tenant. The next voice note that I'll be playing will be from a tenant. That's from the guy's tenant. That was one of the voice notes that we got. So I'll play it now for you guys to hear it from another person's perspective of what they feel about this guy who is the perpetrator.
When you find your happiness and make a right decision. I hope you'll be able to make a right decision. Dayo is not a man any woman can marry. He's a monster. I say real monster. Dayo is a dead devil. Shori get to fe òun ló máa pa òun ló rán sí kó wá pa. Ìkan nínú àwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ máa poison ẹ̀. Dayo máa ṣe lẹ́yà kúrò láyé ni gbàgbé tó kù. Okúrò ńbẹ̀ tó bá kúrò ńbẹ̀ nìkan láyé ẹ̀ ní ìtumọ̀ ló rójú tó ayé ẹ̀. Ó ń lo oògùn gidi. Babaláwo ló ṣiṣẹ́ fún Dayo. Babaláwo. You live there, you go back there, you no live there. Àfi tó o bá rí Dayo mọ́ ló máa tó lójú tó ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. I said you will be able to make a right decision. I said it. Ìyànlélàpọ̀ she's gist. Wọ́n ti ṣépè fún. Kò níbi tó máa lọ ló ṣe takú síbẹ̀. Asọ́lẹ̀ ni wọ́n mú bọ̀bẹ̀ o. Kò lè mú kankan bọ̀. Ṣọ́ra ọmọ tó ń gbé kiri, ó lọ́kùnrin tó ń dógẹ́ yẹn ta. Confirm ni mo sọ fún ẹ. Mo ti sọ fún ẹ tí pé àwọn máa ti gbé ẹ̀kọ́ kiri gbẹ́dá kan. Confirm ni mo sọ fún ẹ. Ó ní bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó ń do. Gẹ́ yẹn máa ń jáde lálẹ́. Ọmọ kan gbẹ́dàgbọ́ tukutu. Gẹ́ yẹn máa ń jáde lálẹ́. Ó máa ń bọ́ ọ̀tá. I knew that I was not meant to be there forever. Mo ti kúrò Olúwa ṣeun. Tí màá gbé Dayo, mo ṣáà ti kù, ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ló ń bọ̀ ẹ̀. Kò sí náà bí bàjẹ́ fóònù mi panel ẹ̀ ní problem. Mo ṣe fẹ́ ra fóònù tuntun ni. Mo ti text message long time. 3 days after we left. Orí pé náà ìta lọ mọ́ ọ̀gẹ̀. 3 days after we left, mo text ẹ̀gbà tó dẹ̀ reply ẹ̀. Mo yà fẹ́, mo yà bí a ṣí èrè ọkùnrin. Olórí burúkú tó ń fẹ́. Bí ó ti gba fóònù lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ló ṣe dábìlì òun. Lè yà fi ẹ̀lẹ̀ pé wọ́n ló dẹ̀ mọ̀ jàre. Ìwà mọ̀ pé ó ti kúrò. Ìyá Dámì tó wà sálẹ̀ tó ń ṣe ìkànnà ó ti gbọ́rọ̀ yìí Dayo dáadáa. Kò lè dín pẹ̀lú Dayo torí pé ìyá Dámì ti sick for a very long time tó gbé lọ Benin tó lọ tọ́jú ẹ̀. Ara ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń yá ni. Kò lè jà torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń fẹ́ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ń fẹ́ yìí. Bá tí mo ṣe ń sọ fún ẹ, mo fẹ́ confirm tí mo mọ̀ tẹ́ pé mo ti mọ̀ kí tó kó lọ́wọ́ mo lè sọ̀rọ̀ torí pàgbàlagbà ni mo fẹ́ sọ́mọ nù. Òṣàbẹ̀jà dúró tì ẹ́. Ẹlẹ́dàá mi, mo gbá lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Á pèsè ọkọ rẹ fún ẹ. Because you are a very good lady. You don't deserve Dayo Ajiboye. You don't, Ọmọ Adéọlá. You don't deserve him. You deserve a better life. I swear. You have a sweet spirit. You are a good girl. And also the man that man has. The best. Kùnrin ọmọ kékeré. Ọgbọ́n root kan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ rí. Ọkùnrin ọmọdé, ọmọ ẹ, best among all the wives. Skilla one song by. It's well, I wish you were my darling. If you want to come, no wahala. Mo wà má gbòòrò tó bá fẹ́ wá pè mí. Màá sọ bí tí mo wà fún ẹ. Mo ń tajà má gbòòrò bọ̀ mo wà tí mò ń gbé. Kò sí wàhálà. Ó ṣe ọkọ mi àwọn ọmọ ẹ bá mi kí wọn Òṣàbẹ̀jà dúró tẹ̀. Á ń lànà fún inú á dùn. Gbogbo ayé ò ní lù fún ẹjọ́ kí táyà bá àwọn òrèdè ìbànújẹ́. Ò ní bá àwọn òrèdè ìbànújẹ́ láíláí. Ájú ṣe fún ẹ tó bá ṣe mú a máa jẹ tó bá ṣe pé a máa dẹ lóhùn àṣẹ ni mo pa o mi ò dábàá àṣẹgùn tó lọ́mọ dáadáa ló jẹ́ sí mi kára ọkọ mi a nípàdé ayọ̀. I love you. I really do love you, my daughter. I often do me, so I can't really speak as well. I love you. I just like how we done more ambition. Oh, I just shift for come. Oh, did that my ecotory? Inshallah, picture Rasulullah. Everybody is you are living, they're happy for you. They know that it's a monster, you don't deserve it. You deserve a better life, not that mediocre life you're living, a life of average. No, that is not a woman, he's a monster. He will never be happy. He will die a sad man. Go and write it down. Shake off my phone. Pastor go mother your dada. O kon dákẹ́ ni, àgbàlagbà ni. Pastor mo dada. Pastor ti gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn dada níta. Pastor kan sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi, pastor fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ jù torí pé mo church mo jẹ́ kó yé. I do. Don't worry about it. Anytime you want to come, you're free. Sleep on my bed. It is well. Do you understand? Sleep on my bed. I will sleep on the floor because you deserve it. Anybody I'm back on beach, you shall be jadoti, Bankalaji, Banky mommy, bank everybody. I know you have a happy family, so you don't deserve such ruthless and useless. If Femi, Omodayo, Loma Koda bad Femi Dayo. Inu Femi Odupe Dayo Jababa. Osafuna Malajakoni, I wish your mother is my mother. And I don't have a father like my father. Osafuna Mala, come on to the Faroe. Hey. It's well, my darling, it's well. Take care.
So, Oroleti boy, Imiko Moso. No be me talking, but Nina Pataba, Kunji, Etibo. Why are we playing voice notes? So you can know me in conscience. So you guys would know me Abubu and Aparua. I don't even know where to start from, but you heard everything. Some of you might not understand what she stated with Yoruba. So basically, she was a single mother, like they call it. I call it independent mom because I do not like the stigma that goes with the single mother. She stated she told him all his story. This was a single mother of 2. She had twins, or she has twins, 2 girls to be precise. Ejire onila monkey you. Mbabe jire o, inu mi adun o, ẹ̀rù bà mí o, rárá o, ayadanana ladi be jire o, ejire dára, mo lépo nílé, mo lẹ́wà lọ́mọ o, táyé lolú ìjó lówó, ìjó, ejire ìjó lówó, ìjó, ẹ̀yìndé ìjó lówó, ìjó. Ejire ijo lo ijo ọmọ méjì ijo lọ́rọ̀ ẹ mo kí o Ejire mbabe Ejire inú mi ò bá dùn. I love twins. I used to pray before I had my own lovely daughter to have twins. I know say if I still want born I go fit born twins nítorí kíni ilé ìbejì mo ti jáde ìyá mi bí ìbejì méjì abundana che newe idan na son samu MBU, zan iya haifa MBU don uwata ta haife MBU so biyu. So we have 2 lovely sets of twins in my family. I myself am Idowu. Idowu is Gambo. So alhamdulillah. I love twins. But it be like say, na adoption, we go to adopt twins now. I don't think say I won't born any twins again. And I don't get too many pickings. So I play too much sometimes. Life is short. We have to, take things easy. You don't have to make things all too serious. You see people like us, we know when to play, we know when to work, and we know when to, be silly. We have all the spices that makes this world a better place. So, you heard from her, you heard from the tenant, from his tenant. So basically, like I was saying, she's a single mother of 2. She was previously married and she told this guy she went through domestic violence with the previous marriage. So basically she told him all her story, all her life. She was vulnerable, to cut it short. But what did he do with her story? He used it back against her. He started sleeping around with women. She did not know he was married. He lied to her saying that he was a pharmacist. He lied to her that he didn't have any woman, that his wife was dead. So unfortunately, or would I say fortunately for her, he had a party and at the church, and that was where one of the women that came there came with a son or came with a child. I can't recall if it was a son or a female. But she looked at that child and she was like, that child looks like you. And before she could say Jack Robinson, the woman disappeared with the child. So basically somebody did not tell you he was married, and all of a sudden you started seeing women. She said he had 14 different children with 14 different women, that he does not marry these women, that some of them are married women. He said there was one married woman that her husband was in abroad, Europe, that he was sleeping with, that he gave her $1 million to start up her business. And later on when she wanted out, he started blackmailing her, sent her nudes to her husband. So I might be saying some things that maybe are not in that recording, because I'll be sharing more recording, because I did interview her after she sent in her, voice notes. So they do send us voice notes. I know when I started this program initially, I said I do not want nobody to make mention of anyone's name. I do not want anybody to send any perpetrator's name or their information or their pictures. But voluntarily now, I have a lot of people that just send everything, and they are like, Mama, if you are not saying it as it is, people would think we're making up stories. I want to tell my story as it is. I do not want you to change anything, Mama. So I always tell the stories the way the victims ask me to tell their story. So he was with this married woman that her husband was in Europe, like you guys heard. Later on, when she wanted out, he started threatening her. He took her nudes and sent it over to her husband abroad. Started threatening her. He kidnapped her son and took the son to Ijebu. I believe she said Ijebu Ode. Ijebu is another state. So they were in Lagos, I believe, and he took the child to Ijebu. He kidnapped the child and started asking the husband for ransom. So the woman who was the side chick, the married woman, and Wolosho special, that's what I called them. Ojuba for you. Ekusha wa yami. Agodo maki, ngba to je pa àwọn oboyin okimbo. Ọlọ́run ma ṣàánú wa ni. Nechewe na gaisuwa wa karuwa. Matan aure da take zuwa bacci da mijin mutane. God. Say Ọlọ́run ọba okusuru. Okusuru Ọlọ́run ọba okusuru. The atrocities married women are committing these days, Before we used to know it's men that go and sleep around. Now even married women are the chief executive officers in sleeping with people's husband. I don't know what this world is turning into. People's pussy now, it's like they say private part. It's now private for everybody that wants to come in, I guess. It's not private anymore, it's public actually. Excuse that. I meant to say it's public, not private anymore. Because the rate at which people don't even care is that we talk here and people are like, so what is new? That the married woman is sleeping with somebody. I don't understand. If you want to do your mess, why don't you just separate and do your shit? I'm not saying single people should be flirting around or messing around. But I don't just get it. You see, the orientation about marriage that I have, when I went to Hajj, there was this man at my mosque. He said, you're different from women. We've been here at the mosque for 17 days. You did not say anything about your marriage. You did not say anything about your stuff. A lot of men are throwing money at you. At this Hajj, you see people they go Hajj, they do Ashawo. Yes, there were men, Nigerian men, that were trying to flirt with me, or they were flirting with me during Hajj. Isn't that so pathetic? That we're ready to give me money. That is how bad the world is turning into. I don't even understand. People knowing that you are married, they don't care. As at that time, they didn't care. So, this was when this Hajj I was talking about was 2017. That was then. So imagine somebody knowing your status as at that time but they are ready to do any shit with you. Why? Because there are other women that are okay with it. Imagine going to Hajj to go and pray, and you still have men that would know that you came to pray, and they are still flirting with you. Allah about kusuru. Wallahi okusuru. Wallahi tallahi okusuru. Anyway, let's leave that part alone. I like to ginger you and put other things in there while I tell people's story too. Sometimes, we all have story. Some days, you all would, how would I say it? You all will feel okay to tell your story. You don't have to come out and say it's my story, but say your story so that somebody can help benefit from it if it's a good story. And if it's a bad story, they learn from it. I am so shocked because I don't know why. Well, you heard the voice note from the other woman. She's talking about jazz. I don't even know, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say right now. I don't know what to say, but you heard the stuff about jazz going on. So a lot of times, I guess, things are not just ordinary anymore. And I would like to say a prayer right now. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahillazi la yaduru ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis samai wa huwa as-sami'ul alim. Bismillahillazi la yaduru ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis samai wa huwa as-sami'ul alim. Bismillahillazi la yaduru ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis samai wa huwa as-sami'ul alim. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامة من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامة من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامة من شر ما خلق. ربي نجني وعلمي ما يعملون. ربي نجني وعلمي ما يعملون. ربي نجني وعلمي ما يعملون. كل ما قدر للهدي يدفع الله. كل ما قدر للهدي يدفع الله. كل ما قدر للهدي يدفع الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو حي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده لا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر وسواس الناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. To Waloba. To Ya Allahu. Chineke. Be our protector today and guide us. You are the only one that knows the truth. Don't let us use our mouth to gossip. Because now people have turned people's life history and life stories into gossip. That is not what we're doing here. We only tell the truth here so that you and I can be safe. A lot of things are going on and people don't know about it. People are not aware of those atrocities. So we need to start educating. So I had to get the other phone to make you listen to our interview over the phone this morning. So I'll be playing it so you guys can hear from her mouth directly.
Hello, thank you for calling Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. I'm so glad you contacted us on your own saying you want to share your story. I do want you to understand that you will be recorded for the interview. Do you give me permission to record you? Because I'm recording right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, can you tell us why you contacted Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I just want people to learn from my mistakes and to also learn from me. And we have many of the crazy men outside there. Just for the single ladies outside there not to make the same mistake I made. I met this man 2019. His name is Ajiboye Adedayo Solomon. He lives at Oba, number 3/5, Okera, Ajiboye Crescent. When I met him in 2019, I let him know I'm a single mother with 2 kids. He agreed, and I told him the kind of man I want. I said, a violent man I don't want, a toxic man I don't want, and a polygamous man I don't want. If you have a wife, let me know. This man said he doesn't have a wife, that he only has 4 children, that his wife is late. That was what he told me. Okay, I said no problem. Since your wife is late, we can go for each other. I once had a marriage that I had issues with. So it really took me years before I gave another man a chance, which is the one. Before I took him home for my parents to see, I asked him severally, Mr. Man, is there anything that I need to know about you? He said no, that is wrong. Okay, what are you doing for living? He said he's a pharmacist. Where do you work? He said Metro Hospital at Ijoko. I'm not kind of person. If you tell me you're working in an organization, I will make sure I know the place. I persuaded him. Take me to where you work. I want to know your place of work. As at then, I worked with a bank. You keep telling me, I'll take you there today, I'll take you there tomorrow. But then I lived in fact, I just rent my apartment then. I rent a room at Palo Set, and I'm living comfortably. So during 20, he had his birthday in one of the churches that is the Money Ayo. The Money Ayo at Abule Show. He had his birthday there. So I went there with my friend and my mom. There was a particular woman sitting at my back then. I told my friend, I said, babe, look at that woman sitting at my back. She has a baby at hand. This baby looks like Dio. And he was standing at the front. He wanted to cut the birthday cake. So I was forced to stand up to go and call him that, Mr. Man, look at that woman at my back. The baby in her hand, it looks like you. If I could look back, the woman has run away with the baby. I was the only one that see the woman. Nobody else sees her. This man keep many curses on himself. If he ever married that woman, this will happen to him. That woman is his brother's wife. That will be his brother's daughter. I said, okay, if the baby is a brother's daughter and the woman is a brother's wife, why did she run away with the baby? But kind of mother I have, she wanted me to stay in an husband's house. She doesn't understand. I'm a psychologist. I live from afar. In fact, this one for the first time. My instinct will tell me either something is good or wrong about the person. So I kept quiet. I could remember I told God, I said, God, I want to see the clear picture of what happened today. Ma, not knowing that this man in that church, with this short period of 3 months that he started attending that church, he has dated like 9 different women in one church. Like 9 different, and I did not even know. It was when he had issues with one of them. He dated the lady. The lady is married, but the woman based in abroad. The lady name is Yemisi Okola. She attended Imoli Ajo Church, CAC Celesta at Olambe. He dated her. I think he established her with probably 1 million naira. Probably when I was seeing his attitude, she said she's not doing it again. That was where the problem starts, ma.
So I would want to ask you a question there. The lady
Okay,
you
ma.
just said.
The lady is married, but the woman based in abroad. The lady name is Yemisi Okola. She attended Imoli Ajo Church, CAC Celesta at Olambe. He dated her. I think he established her with probably 1 million naira. Probably when I was seeing his attitude, she said she's not doing it again. That was where the problem starts, ma.
So I would want to ask you a question there. The lady
Okay,
you
ma.
just said he dated, was she married?
The lady was married to her own husband and based in abroad.
So her husband was in abroad. Where in abroad?
Yes. I know the husband based in Europe. I can't really picture
So she was
country.
going out with him, but she was a married woman.
Yes, ma.
Go ahead.
So along the line, they started having issues. It not the lady's daughter, the lady's son, Emmanuel Okola, for good 1 month. And police keep on looking for him, searching for him. It was along the line that I got to know that
You don't have to make mention of their names. Just talk about them.
What?
I said you can talk about them. I'm listening.
Okay, ma'am. It was later that I got to know that the woman that brought baby to that church on his birthday was his wife. That is why he marries people everywhere. He will marry them and hide them. Once they have a baby for him, he starts maltreating them.
How many kids does he have?
He has 14 children from 14 different women.
And is he married to the 14 women?
He's not. He just keeps impregnating them.
But the married woman, was she also pregnant for him?
That one is not pregnant for him.
But he established her with $1 million.
For me, yes.
And her husband is still in abroad.
And husband is still in abroad.
Okay, and then he kidnapped the children, you said.
Yes.
But why would he kidnap the children if he's giving her money?
He's giving her money.
So what brought about kidnapping the children? Is it like a blackmail or what's going on?
It's because the lady said she wanted to end up the relationship. That she's not doing it again.
Right.
He has already snapped the lady's nude picture.
Have a nude pictures?
In abroad. Yes.
Wow.
He snapped it and forwarded it to her husband in abroad.
Wow. How did he get the husband's contact?
He copied the husband's contact from that woman's phone. That is his own attitude. Once he's dating you, he will make sure he copy the numbers on your phone.
Wow.
When you have issues with him, he will start contacting those people and start blackmailing you.
Wow, that's the job of a narcissist. Wow.
Yes.
So where did you meet this man?
Sincerely speaking, I met him on Facebook.
Okay.
I met him on Facebook. He has been disturbing me for over
4 years, you
over
said?
4 years.
So what year did you guys start going out?
2019, late December 2019.
And when did you end your marriage with your first husband?
I ended my marriage 2017, 2006, 2017. But marriage has not even started.
Okay.
It has always been up and down, up and down, up. It has not that.
What do you mean up and down? Can you clarify?
As in my first husband, he can just go for years without seeing him. He can just go like for 4 or 5 years. I won't set my eyes on him.
So what happened in the marriage? What made you end the marriage?
He's violent.
He's violent, okay. Did you tell this new guy about your story when you met him?
He's abusive too.
Okay. Did you tell this new guy about your past when you met him immediately?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
I explained everything to him from A to Z.
Okay.
That was why I said I let him know the kind of man I want.
Right. So when he kidnapped the children, how did you know he kidnapped the children?
He kidnapped the son, the woman's son, and he took that boy to Ijebu. He went and stayed with one of his family members there.
Wow.
He was not demanding ransom from the father of that son.
Wow.
He said before he could release that boy, the man was paying him ransom of 2 million naira.
Wow. So he's sleeping with the man's wife, and then he kidnaps their child, and he's asking for ransom. And he also established the married woman with the 1 million. So what then happened after that?
The woman said he's not doing it, that she wants to end the relationship with him.
Okay. So did they
conversation with that man? The man.
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
All the conversation with that man that I wanted ransom from, the man recorded everything.
Wow.
He now invited the woman again to Ijebu.
That's the married woman.
Yes.
His girlfriend, right? Okay.
Yes, man.
Okay.
He invited her to Ijebu. He actually lied to me that he's going to Mowe. Not knowing that he's going to meet that woman in Ijebu to go and sleep with her again.
So he was with you and still seeing this married woman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, man. Immediately he slept with that woman. Police just got him arrested.
So he went to sleep with her in Ijebu, and then he got arrested after sleeping with her.
Yes, ma'am. So they used that woman to.
Yes.
Just for them to build a child for him.
Right. So were they able to get the child?
They got the child that very day.
So who got the child?
It was the police. After he had been arrested, he now took them to where he kept the child. That was why the boy was rescued from him.
Wow.
So from there, they took him to Jimoh police station in Ogun State. From Jimoh police station, he spent 2 weeks in Jimoh police station. From there, they took him to anywhere in Abeokuta. For those that know Abeokuta very well, anywhere is the most worst place for someone to be. They took him there. He spent 2 weeks there. From there, he was charged to court. And from there, they remind him in 3 months in Oba prison, the most worst prison so far. The most worst prison so far.
Okay.
I just want people to learn from this.
Okay.
That we have crazy man outside there.
Okay.
I tried all my possible best to get him released. I sold virtually all what I have to get him released. Along the line, I lost my job. I lost my job. I lost everything. Only for this man to come back from prison and continue with his attitude.
Wow.
You know what he did?
No.
He opened one of my clients' number on my phone and started dating her and brings her home. It was from there that I stood my ground that no, this is not the right man for me. Although I've already prepared my mind that once you get back from that prison, there's nothing he could tell me. I won't stay with him again.
So the client, did she know he was your man or your husband, or were you guys married?
The client did not know. It was when he brought that lady home.
Right.
That the lady saw me. And the lady has already moved in and things.
Were you guys married?
We're not married.
Okay. So he brought the lady also without getting married to her?
Yes.
Okay.
The day I packed my things from his house, he went for his court. That was August 22. Because virtually every month, he do go for his court case. Because the case is still going to high court. He's still with magistrate court, but he's still going to high court.
That's the kidnapping case?
Yes, they charge him for kidnapping and abduction. That was how I left his house. In fact, the day I would leave his house, it was one of his tenants that gave me transport money to pack my things.
Wow.
And I could remember, the man said, Auntie, may God not let you see what brought you back here again in your entire life. This is not the right man for you. You're just too good for you to have this kind of man as a husband.
Was it the person's voice notes that you sent? Is that the lady here you're referring to? The voice notes you sent to us sharing life issues with Her Excellency Hajiami?
That was another tenant.
Okay.
the voice note with you was another tenant.
Okay.
He really frustrated that woman's life too. He would date two sisters. He would date mother and daughter. He would date together. He would snap woman. That's why the woman just have to be careful when they went to pay a man that is not their husband they visit at home. He's part of those men that do snap a woman's nakedness. And funniest part, they know him for their attitude. Go to Raji police station at Oba. They know him very well. He has series of cases. Go to Kiri, they know him very well there. Go to Oba prison, they know him very well there. In fact, Bengal newspaper carries his matter when the matter comes out.
Really?
He lied to me as a pharmacist, only for me to go through that thing he's doing for living. Funniest part, he has that ID card with him, that making ID card. He has it with him. He should know how criminally minded he is. He should know how fraudulent he is.
But you said he does not have a job. Or he's not a pharmacist. So where is he getting the, because I recall you saying he establishes women with money. So where is he getting that money from?
The mother is late. So he inherited the mother's property. In fact, I can even say it was the one that killed the mother inside because they found the mother corpse inside the well.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. So probably he was the one that killed the mother just to inherit the mother's property.
Whatever we're not sure of, let's not to say as alleged, but you can go ahead.
So that is not my story.
Okay.
I left my marriage. I started having issues with my marriage 2011 to 2012. But I managed it to 2017 to 2018. The marriage has been awesome. I might not see the so-called husband for 4 years. I might not set my eyes on him for 2, 3, 4 years. I might not see him. So I don't even see it as marriage.
Did you guys have children together?
Yes, we have twins together.
Twins? Ejire?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Ejire ara isokun. When no be orogun. God will always watch them for you.
Amen, ma'am.
And strengthen you.
This stupid man went as far to copy my father's number on my phone. He called that one, and that one told him bluntly on phone, "Are you legally married to her?" That one told him, "Do you know I can trace you to where you are living and get you arrested?" They are threatening my peace. For you to know the kind of human he is. He's a crazy man. I just want the ladies outside there to learn, because we have many of them outside there. Many of them. I did not see the red flag while I was with him dating. So when I got to it, and thank God I moved in with him. If I did not move in with him, I wouldn't have seen so many things. The only grace I have is that I did not have a child for him.
Wow.
Because I cannot imagine myself having a child for him. It would have even been born. He would date mother, he would date her, he would date two friends. You can imagine someone having 14 children from different 14 women, dating 9 different women in one church, snapping someone's naked. He doesn't have a meaningful life to live.
Does he have any other elderly people? Like, I know you stated his mother was late, but did he have any other person you could report him to, like, talk to about him, like, to resolve you guys' differences?
There's nothing to resolve about with him. I personally the first daughter, because he has a first daughter as lawyer. So I told that one that I'll get the father arrested for threatening my peace. And I'll call my lawyer to write a petition against him. He should stop threatening I passed through school, school passed through me. And as a woman, I know what I want. We all made a mistake. Where I got it wrong, I've known it. And the mistake won't even repeat itself again.
Allahumma amin.
But if you just stop disturbing my peace, I cannot go back to him. He has been disturbing me, calling me in the midnight, sending messages, which are all the daughter wonder that you are a legal practitioner. I know the ethics of your job. Do not let your father tarnish your image. Own him. I am not like every other woman he messed up with. If you try nonsense with me, I will deal with him.
Let's be careful. And thank you for sharing your story with Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. All I would say is be careful with everything and your children. May the Almighty God strengthen you. I know you are a brave, independent mom. I know you guys call it single mom. I call it independent mom. I want you to make sure you continue to be productive. Continue to let your children emulate you in good ways. And I do not want you to, I know you said you were married before, you decided to give love another chance, and and he failed you. Something I like to tell women is, do not blame yourself. You trusted somebody who betrayed you. So it was not your fault that everything happened. You came with your truth. As you stated to me, you said you told him your life history. So sometimes when people see that you're vulnerable, that you've told them about your story, they come in. You said you did not see a red flag. That's why I'm going there. You said you did not see a red flag. So a narcissist does not let you see any red flag. A narcissist can pretend for years, can pretend for over 2 years, and you wouldn't know who really that person is. A lot of people say, oh, why didn't you leave? Oh, you saw all the red flags. I believe you. Sometimes you do not see any red flag, because narcissists are very good at, gaslighting people into thinking you're the crazy person. So he would do things but make you feel like you are the one that is doing things wrong. And a narcissist would always love bomb you. So they'll give you everything you want or do anything you want. But when it's time to deal with you, they would use whatever you've told them. And sometimes, even if you did not tell them things, they would want to blackmail you to people. So he already knew you had a relationship that did not work. So he already has his planned agenda. She leaves me. All I have to say is that's why her other marriage did not work. That is why, everything is happening, because he has all the tools to use. That is the reason why they keep you around, because they're like you. I heard you state that he blackmails people, blackmails women, goes around with married women, excuse my language. So when somebody does things like that, and you stated that he copies your phone contacts and also takes nude pictures of his women, that's blackmailing. So people like that, he has been maybe having all those things since day one, but you wouldn't know. Like you said, you did not see the red flag. Sometimes nobody sees it. So I am glad you shared your story. I'm glad you contacted us, because we need a lot of people to know that in Kambe, in Kanshin
Yes.
I know you're Yoruba. So,
women just have to be careful, most especially with the single mothers. We should not be desperate to have another man in our life. If we have once made that mistake, we just leave everything into God's for him to take care of all of our children. Moreover, I'm not a lazy woman. It's not as if I go back because he has a little change. I'm working before I met him. I'm working bank. I had my money then. It was now things go wrong for me. And it was when he had issues, things go wrong for me. I can even say it was when I met things go wrong for me. Things go wrong for me because single-handedly I train my kids, I pay my husband, I pay utility bill, and I take care of my parents, my siblings. And God has been so faithful. Immediately I met him, things went wrong.
So sorry to
Things
hear
went
that.
wrong.
So I don't want you to be victim blaming yourself, because I heard you saying you would say single mothers are desperate and this. Sometimes it's not desperation. It's just that sometimes you feel you've healed and you want to be with someone else. Sometimes you want a companion. I heard you say you do everything for yourself, you do everything for your kids. As a single mother, I call it independent mother. But sometimes I want you to know that the single mothers, like you guys call it, that decide to move on, did not do it out of desperation. So do not say that to yourself. You only did it to the wrong person. And I want you to know that there are good men out there. I'm not telling you to go and jump on another guy, but I want us to change that narrative. That I understand you have a lot of bad experience with men, but that does not mean we do not have good men out there. However, I always tell everyone on Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami to make sure that they properly heal before they decide to be with another person, because if you're not healed, you will bleed on another. If you're a guy, if you're a female, it can happen to anyone. I know you have been pained, but I want you to be strong and don't be a bitter woman. Use those things to make you a resilient woman. Give back to the community, give back to the society, be strong. Let your children, are they females or are they male? What do you have?
They are females.
Females, and they're twins, right?
Yes.
They are Ejire. Ejire is twins in Yoruba, and Ejire, we call it Mbu in Hausa, and in Igbo we call it Ejima. Let those kids not be bitter. Do not let them see any bitterness about men. Train them in a proper way and do not talk about their father or the man that you have, issues with bad. So that way they do not have a bad orientation about men. You just continue to face your life and make sure that you are taking good and proper care of them. Let them understand that in life we make mistakes. Do not lie to them about any questions they have about their guy and about the guy, because I know they definitely were around you with him, so they know about him. So do not lie about it. Answer their questions. However, how old are these kids?
They are not 12.
They're 12. So make sure when you're explaining things, because I heard you say you're a psychologist or you went to school for psychology, make sure when you're explaining things, you explain with their age. Don't over give them information with things that they do not need to, worry about. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Thank you so much, ma'am.
you're very welcome. Is it okay to share the other voice notes that you sent us at Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Ajani before I spoke to you? Okay, so we usually edit some of it. Sometimes we take people's names out because I do not like to hear things with people's names and all that and their information. But we would put everything in since you authorize us to do that. So that way, other people can learn and know that these things are happening and it's not scripted. Because a lot of times people look at stories and they're like, are you kidding me? Somebody went through that. And I do want you to know that you're not being stupid or foolish to have gone through that. Even the strongest women got played. No matter how strong you are, no matter how brave you are, no matter how intelligent you are, a narcissist that has all the tools will use you without you knowing. So, I want you to know that. I do not want you to blame yourself and move on. When I say move on, I always say move on. Move on means do not dwell on it. It does not mean move on to another man. But people, I know our Nigerians, our Africans always believe when somebody says they moved on, that you're moving to another man. That's not what it is. So I'm hearing your kids' voice. I do not want to talk about things that kids will be hearing. So thank you so much for contacting us. And I would like to end the interview here. Have a lovely day, and we will definitely talk more about other things that we need to focus on in healing. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you and have a wonderful day.
And you too, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
So, that was our story. The last thing, I'm not going to talk so much anymore, but I just want you to drop your comment. What do you think? Did she do the right thing? What should she have done differently? Remember, no victim blaming. Thank you. Jazakallahu khaira, and have a lovely day. Drop your comments, suggestions in the comment section. Love you all again. Bye-bye. Peace.